वेलकम टू अनदर एपिसोड गाइस एंड हम आज स्पेशल एपिसोड करेंगे वेलकम टू बॉक्स बैटन्स के ऊपर। तो पार्ट 1 स्टार्ट है। लेट्स मीट पेनीज फ्रेंड। I bet I am not just the best witch at Hogwarts but at all of the wizarding schools. Is the French toast at Beauxbatons just called toast? I don't know. Hogwarts could learn a thing or two from Beauxbatons uniforms. Okay, Andre. Hello there, new friend. Penny, is this the visiting pen friend you wanted me to meet? Yes, Autumn. This is Aurelie Dumont. Bonjour. Aurelie is a student at Beauxbatons Academy of Magic in France. We are in the same year and she's even a potion whiz like me. You must be Autumn Ray. Penny has told me so much about you. Good things, I hope. But of course. So what brings you to Hogwarts, Aurelie? Aurelie is thinking of transferring from Beauxbatons to Hogwarts. Sorry, I am just so excited that I might get to go to school with you, Aurelie. Moyoshi, me too, Penny. But before I make my decision, I want to see if Hogwarts is right for me. You are in good hands, Aurelie. Penny is an excellent guide to Hogwarts. About that, Aurelie, do you mind if Autumn and I talk for a minute? It's not a problem, Penny. I'll go and look around a bit. What did you want to talk about, Penny? I told Aurelie you were going to show her around. Me? Why? Wouldn't you rather do it? I really wish I could, but Aurelie's visit is coming at a bit of that time. I have got an important potion. Okay, if I want to have any hope of turning it on time, I need to devote my entire time to it. Have you tried asking Snape for an extension? Have you? Good point. Aurelie should make the most of her time at Hogwarts and experience everything there is to offer before she decides. She is not going to get that watching me do schoolwork. I understand, but Aurelie and I am not friends. That's nothing a quick chat can't fix. I suppose it can't hurt to get to know a potential future classmate. Alright, I will talk to Aurelie. Great, I'll go get to it. Penny, I thought about it while we were talking, and I have decided I will be Aurelie's guide to Hogwarts after all. I'm so glad. What about showing Aurelie around excites you most? You are always helping me, Penny. I'm just grateful I finally have an opportunity to help you instead. Besides, any friend of yours is a friend of mine. Thanks, Autumn, you're the best. Clearly, Penny was not exaggerating when she described you, Autumn. I appreciate this, Autumn. Let me know if there is anything I can help. Oui, it's quite the generous offer. I am eager to see the rest of school. Then let's get started. Since potion class is next, let's head there. Excellent. Alright, let's go to Snape's class. I heard the food at Beauxbatons is amazing. Don't think I didn't notice you sneaking in late, Ray. You should take a hint from Penny's pen friend and consider to transfer yourself, Ray. Shut it, Merula. So this is the Hogwarts potion classroom. It is darker than I imagined. How does one find anything here? Let's just say the wand lighting charm gets a lot of use. There you are, Autumn. I was worried you missed potion. I knew a potion class without a Ray sounded too good to be true. Who's this? Rowan, Merula, this is Aurelie Dumont. She is Penny's pen friend. Pleased to meet you. I am considering transferring to Hogwarts, so Autumn is showing me around. Hogwarts is the best. You are going to love it here. Are you looking forward to seeing things here? Actually, Professor Snape, but we are trying to leave you with a good impression. He's rather. Uh-oh. Choose your next word carefully, Ray. A rather good ambassador to the Hogwarts teaching staff. Smooth. I assume you have a good reason for bringing a non-student here. Actually, Professor, I was hoping Aurelie could stay and observe our potion class. I'm well aware of who she is. What I'm not aware of is why you are breaking rules. After all, your presence is bad enough, Ray. Why should I allow another distraction in my class? Because Aurelie is the best potioneer in her class back at Beauxbatons. When I told her how advanced your potion class is, she was excited. I would love the opportunity to challenge myself in your class. Well, I never turn down an opportunity to boost your ego. You may as well sit in my class. Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Snape, thank you. Now hurry and take your seat so I can start my lesson. So we have to attend the potion class of 1 hour. Let's get it. You look disappointed, Aurelie. What's the class that bad? Au contrary, it was quite informative. It is just, I had hoped we would be studying alchemy. I love alchemy and thought this was an opportunity to learn even more about it. Unfortunately, Aurelie, we don't know much about alchemy. That is going to make things difficult. But Hogwarts has plenty of other interesting classes you can take right now. Rowan is right. We can go over them while we continue our tour of Hogwarts grounds. Then let's tour the courtyard. A bit of fresh air is nice every now and then, don't you think? You couldn't pay me to wear one of those stuffy Beauxbatons get-off. The sound of dripping water relaxes me. This is the courtyard, Aurelie. We came here often between classes to hang out and get a bit of fresh air. There is a great view of the clock tower if you need it. Plus the fountain is a great reading spot, and in the autumn there is a pear tree that grows deliciously. I see. Gee whiz, that's so true, Autumn. I'm sorry, I'm just upset we will not learn more about alchemy. I know you are disappointed, but let's talk about the other classes offered here. You might find something else you are interested in. Well, Aurelie, did any of those classes sound interesting to you? Aurelie, are you paying attention? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking that I would like to look around the courtyard by myself, if that's alright, I suppose, but why? It will help me picture myself here. I'll only be a moment, promise. There is something off about Aurelie. What do you mean? We went over the classes we take at Hogwarts for her benefit, but instead, she's off. Aurelie seemed more interested in searching the courtyard. Don't you think it's odd? Now that you mention it, it is rather strange how she is so distracted and disinterested. You might be right, Rowan, but what would she be searching for and why? Let's keep a close eye on her while we continue showing her around. As you say, Rowan. Mercy, Autumn, Rowan, I'm ready to continue the tour. Why don't we go to the charm classroom next? You might like to see what a well-lit classroom that is. Alright, let's go to charm classroom. So this is the charm classroom. It is so cozy as Penny described. It is a pity Professor Fitwick isn't around. You would love him. He is one of the nicest professor here. Sometimes when you are in a real state, he will even make cupcakes, do a little dance to cheer you up. If you would like, we can find him and ask him to walk you through all the charms we are learning this year. That sounds nice, but would you mind if I look around instead? Are you sure you wouldn't rather go talk to Professor Fitwick? He would be one of the main professors if you transfer. Perhaps later. Go ahead, Aurelie. Autumn and I need to talk anyway. Mercy, Rowan. What did you want to talk about, Rowan? Aurelie, actually. Does this have to do with her odd behavior? Yes, I'm more sure than ever that she's up to something, and I know how we can get proof. Let's watch as she tours the classroom. If she is still poking around, that will prove she's up to something. Okay then. What do you think? Suspicious, right? It looks like we are right. Aurelie definitely seems like she is searching for something. Now that I think of it, a lot of Aurelie's behavior is odd. If I were considering transferring to a new school, I would want to know everything about it. But she hasn't been interested in anything we have told her so far. Exactly, it's almost as if Aurelie isn't interested in transferring to Hogwarts. But if Aurelie doesn't want to go to Hogwarts, why did she come here? I think maybe to spy on him under the guise of considering a transfer. But who would want to spy on Hogwarts? It could be anyone, even Beauxbatons itself. We are rival schools after all. Relations between Beauxbatons and Hogwarts have historically been cordial. When the Triwizard tournament that we competed together centuries ago was more of a friendly competition. But that would explain why Aurelie is poking around the school so often. Still, without concrete proof, we cannot be sure Aurelie is up to anything other than what she says. We better what? Better continue the tour before it gets too late. Actually, that may have to wait. Madame Maxime, our headmistress, sent me an owl with a request that she wants to see you. She wants to see me. Why? She says it is time she returns your hospitality and teaches you about life as a Beauxbaton student. Whatever you do, don't ask about her size or whether she is half giant. Duly noted. Now come, Madame Maxime is waiting in the Great Hall. Part 1 is completed. Great.